Okay, YouTube, here we're going to make some bread pudding. You know how you have the bread laying around, one hamburger bun, one piece of bread left. We're going to show you how to cut this up and make a great dessert using basically leftover bread. I just dice them up to about one size, 1 inch size cubes, and then put them in a pan. This is what the consistency you're looking for. Here's some of the stuff you're going to need: sugar, cinnamon, eggs, vanilla. Where's my vanilla? Right, there's some sugar. Oh, some milk. You're going to need some milk too. The eggs and peaches. Yeah, we're going to use some peaches. Those are left over from the cocktails I just made with peaches, heavy cream, sugar, and rum. Ah, there we go. Use the good stuff. That's pure vanilla. Okay, let's get started. We're going to crack some eggs first. I'm going to go ahead and scramble up those eggs. Excuse the poor camera quality. I'm still looking to replace my camera. Here I'm adding in a cup of sugar. Just want it mildly sweet because I'll be topping it with caramel, or you can use melted chocolate or anything else. This is pretty much, you could do whatever you like, but I'm going to make it a mild sweet. If you want it a little more sweeter, use a cup and a half. I didn't give any real recipes on this one simply because I don't know how much bread you have. But the idea thing is to try and make enough liquid that when you pour it over the egg, over the bread, it's going to absorb into the bread without making it soggy. You don't want it soggy, so that means you don't want to put a lot of liquid. And with the eggs, you can always add a little more milk, but you'll see how it looks when I go to stir this. Here I'm adding in the cinnamon. I'm going to do 1 teaspoon, and then what I do is I look at it, and I wait for the aroma to see as I'm stirring it if it's got enough kick for me. I'm going to start off with a teaspoon of this pure vanilla extract. You can use imitation vanilla, it's fine, but the pure stuff just tastes a lot better. We're going to mix all this together. You can also add in some room temperature butter to this, but I just like dolloping it on top when I'm all done. This was unrehearsed. This was I was just putting this together to have some dinner, have a little dessert while I'm cooking dinner, and had some bread left over, so let me make a little bread pudding. It came up just like that. This was unrehearsed. That's why it's stuff's everywhere. Okay, here's our bread cubes. Just going to go ahead and pour that over the top. Now, as you can see, everything got a little coating. Remember, we want to mix this, but don't want to just stir it to where you crush it and make it all mushy. You just want to make sure that everything has a good coating of the liquid. I should have used a taller bowl or pan with higher sides, but I was trying to eliminate the dishes basically. Here's some canned peaches again. Like I said, I just made a peaches and cream rum drink for my wife. And I'm just going to put one peach. You can put as much as you want. You can add any kind of dried fruit or chocolate, white chocolate, toffee, anything into the bottoms. Or you can just eat it plain and it's fine. You can top it with Cool Whip. You can use, Eric Jr. likes to use actually maple syrup because he says it tastes like French toast. And when you think about it, he's basically right. Here I'm putting them in these little cups here that is just a little perfect size for you had a nice dinner, you want a little something, but you don't want nothing that heavy. These are the perfect size. And I'm going to fill them up so there'll be enough in there. But I'm just going to put one piece of fruit because I don't want the fruit to overpower the bread pudding. I want you to taste the bread pudding. Put a little bit of liquid in there too. Just a little of the heavy syrup. Remember, don't mash this. It's easier if you pick the cups up. So, hey Eric, pick the cups up, bro. Pick the cups up. There you go. It's easy if you do it like this. Remember, we're dealing with raw egg here. So you just don't want to pop this in the oven. It's better if you use a water bath. That's why I'm putting them in this Pyrex pan glass dish, because I'm going to add boiling water to it. So as it starts to cook, the boiling water will have it'll have it cooking before it starts to bake. So the top doesn't get hard and the bottom is just raw egg. So you want to have all that into a nice custard when it's all baked in. We're going to cover this with foil too and place this in the oven about 350 for about 30 minutes. And after you take it out of the oven, well, you don't really take it out. You just remove the aluminum foil, place it back in the oven, and let it brown for about 10 minutes, watching it. You only want the edges of the bread that's on top to brown. And you could serve it hot or cold. My wife likes hers hot. I tend to like mine cold. I can eat it both ways. You can also add in some raisins and coconut. I love that. We want to fill them up pretty good. We have a lot here. This was about 6 different types of bread I had on hand. Some bread I baked, some hamburger buns, some French bread. I had a little bit of everything. So I just pulled them all out, get rid of the old, make something new. And I can tell you it's been 3 days since I made these, and they're gone. Between my neighbors and my family, they're gone. Here I'm putting about a dollop of butter. Just cut about a nice half-inch slice and then cut it in 4 and put one piece on each side. Here I'm going to remove one of the bread puddings and pour in the boiling water. They'll go up about 1/3 of the glass to halfway up, and then put it back in, cover with the foil. The steam and the hot water will get the bottom cooking. So when we take the top off, it'll all cook evenly. We're only talking 35 minutes from start to finish, about an hour. And that's including you cooking. I included a full meal while I was doing this. I did stuffed chicken breast with seafood stuffing. The same time I was doing this, so. Nothing goes to waste in the ratio house. Okay, it's been 30 minutes. Go ahead and pop the top off and place it back in the oven just to brown. Pay no mind to my pizza stone. I never take it out of the oven. You can eat them right out of the cup. This is what I like to do. I'll just pop one out. It's got a single peach, as you can see. I drizzle a little caramel over it here. That's another video. And I got some homemade French vanilla ice cream. I'll show you how to make that too. I have a dollop of that. Well, and I also got some homemade whipped cream. Then a little more caramel is how I like it. And it's still hot, as you can see, it's melting everything. So you can have like a creme anglaise with that ice cream. And there you have it. Nice little after dinner bread pudding. Turns nothing into something. So if you have any questions, let me know. Bon appetit. Enjoy. Emoneyblue, little E, and J Ramel. We thank you for watching. Wait, let me get a little of this ice cream here. Like bread pudding. Oh, let me stop. One more. Gotta stop this. Oh yeah, that's a thumbs up there, baby. Take care, guys. And gals.